DJ, how did that feel, especially considering what happened in the first game?
I think we came out, definitely did what we were trying to get accomplished. After the first game, we knew we had to come out and run the ball, and I think that we accomplished that today.
For you personally, I mean, just be able to get those holes and be able to obviously attack them, make big plays.
It was good. The O-line did a great job for these past 2 weeks. We had a bye week. They did a great job. We kind of knew what it would look like. We prepared really hard, and for us to be able to go ahead and play like that, it's really encouraging.
How much fire was there among those offensive linemen, the running backs, to go out there and have this kind of a game?
It was a lot of work. We were really frustrated after that first performance. We knew we kind of got embarrassed, and the coaches were on us about that. We knew we could do a lot better than that. We've done better than that in the past. We try to say we want to be a running team, and we really prepared for that hard this week, and I think we were able to go out and accomplish that.
Talk about the touchdown catch. A little different play for a running back. A little post route over the middle.
A little bit, just a streak route. We kind of knew the look that we wanted to get. We wanted to get 2 high safeties. I kind of saw that. I kind of knew that it would be there. And all I was thinking about was just, all right, Joe, just put it where it needs to be, and I'll go run and get it.
You've talked a lot about waiting for this sort of role, and then now to be able to do what you did today, especially when you get in the end zone, run for so many yards, catch touchdown pass. How does that feel for you to be able to put a game like that together?
It's encouraging. I've waited, like you said, I waited a long time for this. I'm really excited for the opportunity, and when an opportunity presents itself, you want to make the most of it. And I feel like today, the offense and O-line, receivers, blocking, they helped me do that.
Obviously some of it's you weren't facing Michigan State's defense, but what was the difference out there?
I think just preparation. Obviously, a different scheme. They had a different scheme coming at us. I think it was also, maybe we weren't facing Michigan State, but I think it really came down to just preparation. We knew we had to do we had an extra week to prepare for this, and obviously, just kind of really emphasizing the running game helped out a lot.
Saw Jack out there a lot today. What have you seen out of that guy?
He's impressive. We kind of knew that he'd be one of those guys that would definitely get some playing time. A strong, physical runner, and he looked good up there.
Your thoughts on Joe's game? Seems like obviously he had a real nice game too to compliment what you did.
Exactly. He had a solid performance. We've always knew that he could do that. He was a solid backup for Kellen Moore, and we're excited to see him play. Do great things.
What does this mean to you guys as an offense to go from obviously something that's very frustrating to go out and put it together the way it was today?
I think the biggest thing is it's just encouraging to know that we can go out there and put up points, move the ball. It really gives us that confidence. I think after the first game, everybody was a little depressed about it and kind of frustrated. And for us to be able to go out there, 2 weeks later and be able to go up and put up numbers like that, it really gives us that motivation.
You look up and it's you guys are down 9-8. You haven't punted. A little bit frustrating there early in the game.
Maybe a little bit, but I think that the coaches are prepared as well for a situation like that. We're going to keep grinding. No matter what the score is, up by 20, down by 20, you keep on working, and things will turn out right.
You probably as much as anybody, because the beating you take as a running back at the short turnaround this week. How does that affect you physically to have to turn around in 5 days?
Physically, I feel fine. I really think the biggest thing will just be mentally. We come in tomorrow, start working on film work, and get to practice on Monday. So it'll be a quick turnaround for us, and it should be a challenge.
What needs to happen over the next 3-4 days in order for you guys to keep up this level of play when you play BYU?
I think just great preparation. I think that we'll go out there and take care of business as far as practice, but I think that it's going to come down to, are we mentally prepared? Are we in the film room doing the right thing? I think that's what it's really going to come down to.
How did you see, Joe said it took a couple of days to get over that Michigan State loss. How did you see him handle that and do over the last 15 days?
I think that really everybody kind of took that hard. I know that having a bye week, it really just didn't sit well with me having to wait so long to get another game in. But I think that we did a great job preparing. We kind of put that behind us going into that this past week of practice, and I think that we're glad to get that taste out of our mouth, and it's encouraging.